views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
The following audio is via a Skype call.
Welcome to your new Enlightenment Oasis, Blank Enlightenment Radio with Misty Thompson on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Your host, Misty Thompson, joins Dr. Pat and takes you through a journey towards enlightenment. This hit show will help you believe in yourself, knowing that what happens in your life is not happening to you, but rather for you. Gain tools to take this new way of thinking and apply it into your everyday life. By changing your mind, you will change your life. Now settle into where you are because you are in a safe place to learn.
Oh, yeah. We have got it going on here today. I'm Dr. Pat, and you are listening to Blank Enlightenment Radio with Misty Thompson.
Yes.
Today it is Connection to Your Spirit Team, Part 2, Connecting to Your Angels. But before we get to that, Misty, let's talk a little bit about who you are, what you do, and let's recap what we did last month.
Sure.
Because as I mentioned, today is an auspiciously epic day.
Yeah. Well, my name's Misty Thompson, and I am a spiritual life coach and a mind-body spirit practitioner. And with that, I help my clients find their purpose. I help them gain clarity and feel validated with whatever it is that they're doing on their life path. And I do that in different ways. Some of the ways is I'm a psychic medium, so I connect with their loved ones because I find that a lot of my clients are stuck and a lot of it is from grief. So I work with my clients in that sense. And so this is it's great because I learned so much from my clients. Not only am I helping them, but they do not realize how much they're helping me on my path as well. So yeah, I really enjoy doing what I do. It's really fun.
Well, I mean, I think that it shows, though, too, when we talk about doing what we do and loving what we do and how we show up. Because, a friend of mine said to me not too long ago is that they can always tell when I'm having a bad hair day on air, right? They call it a bad hair day. I think you're just like one of the listeners called in and said, are you a little like cranky? And I think that was about 8 years ago. And so I was like, yeah, maybe there was something going on with me. Or maybe I just forgot. Maybe I just forgot that somewhere I could connect to my spirit team.
Yes.
See, I think that's what goes on.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in that place, I think that I forget. I think that quite a few people might forget. Or perhaps we don't know. What do you think?
I totally agree. People forget to ask. And so we do have our spirit team. And I like to think of our spirit team as, our guardian angels. Those are loved ones that have passed, our friends, just God, our creator, though, that higher source that we look up to. And we do forget, a lot of times, like I was saying with my clients, it's really interesting because I'll do card readings for them because I'm an angel card reader as well. And one of the things that will come up is ask. And that tells me right there that they have not been asking. They have not been praying. And, you could do it in different ways. You can actually talk, you can pray, whatever it is that you do. But a lot of my clients, and then I'll ask them, I'm like, obviously you have not been asking for help. And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, how do you expect, to receive help? You have to ask for help. The thing is, you have to ask. We have free will. And so as a result, when you have free will, the angels are there to guide us and to help us. And our spirit team is here to help us. But if we don't ask because we have the free will, they will not and cannot intervene.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that true? Basically of what we learn in everyday life and what we learn, certainly what I learned in, looking at psychology and sociology, right? I mean, this idea of let's flip it around for a minute, right? How often do we hear about folks who look at another person and say, I got to jump in there and help you. Let me get in there. Let me take care of you. Let me get in. Let me get in. Let me get in. And the other person's like, oh, okay, oh, all right, like, okay. And what do you? Well, wait, okay. You're reorganizing my closets. I don't think I need that, do I? But isn't it the same idea with the angels? I mean, they cannot jump in because maybe we are not asking, or they see areas that perhaps they could jump in, but we have to be really clear about what we want help for.
Absolutely. Yeah. We need to know exactly what we're wanting. And, of course, the angels have that higher, they're the connection to God. They are an extension of God, or that higher source. And the angels see the bigger picture. But, it's just like when you teach, a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old to read, you want to read for them sometimes, but they have to figure it out themselves. And so the angels are kind of looking at us, same thing, we need to figure things out, and we need to learn to make good choices. Now, if we need help, they're there to help us. We just need to voice that and ask for help and be specific. If you're not specific, then you might get the help that you didn't realize that you needed or wanted. So got to be specific.
All right, let's talk about it. And because we've got a whole show about this today. And also we're taking callers, 1-800-930-2819. We're also got some great giveaways for the show today. But when I think about you live in this beautiful world, Misty, of this ongoing connection with spirit. And as a matter of fact, I want to stop for a minute and talk about you. You're a spiritual life coach. You're an angel card reader. Hopefully we'll do a little angel card reading today. You're an intuitive, a psychic medium, a best-selling author, a teacher, a speaker. So your world and what you've seen in your lifetime is folks that you work with, you help them and guide them get clarity, crystal clear on whatever it is that needs to be shifted inside of them, right?
Yes.
And so what I love about this message today is it really is a culmination of what you've learned from working with countless people all over the world and yourself about why this level of asking is so important. And so today during the show, this is an Ask for It show.
Yes.
And I want to just open up the phone lines. If you want some angelic help, if you want some intuitive guidance, if you want to hear what Misty's got to say about it, get in the queue now so that you are ready, willing, and able to go when we bring you on. 1-800-930-2819, 1-800-930-2819. I want to ask you a different question. What do you think gets in the way of us doing the asking?
I think a lot of it is the ego. Our mind gets in the way. A lot of people, and me included, my clients, we get ourselves in the way because we feel like maybe we don't deserve the help. We feel like maybe we're not good enough for the help. It's not real. It doesn't exist. All of these things that our mind tells us. Our mind tells us stories. And a lot of times they're not true. And I understand the ego. I believe the ego is here to protect us, to protect our heart. But, a lot of times the ego might tell the story like, what makes you think that you have angels helping you? What makes you think you deserve to have help? So I think a lot of it is ourselves. Our mind gets in the way. Belief, we don't believe, we don't have faith. All of that is, gets in the way for sure. And when I tell my kids this all the time. I have 3 older kids. Well, all my kids are older, but my oldest is 32. I have twins that are 27 and my youngest is 16. And I tell my older kids all the time, it's like, you know what? You're blocking yourself. You block yourself when you have those negative vibes about yourself, or you don't deserve it, or nothing's going to go your way, that's blocking the good to come through. So a lot of it, I mean, I do it myself too. I can't deny it. We all do, I believe, as humans. So, it's definitely we do. And we need to stop and believe and have faith that, yes, we are living, breathing humans. So therefore we deserve it right there. That's good enough right there.
Yeah. One of the things I've run across is in my own life, and I don't know if this is an excuse, Misty, maybe you could help me out with this, is that, I sometimes have a range of things, right? And some days I look at something and I think, okay, this is something, angels, I need help with. And I don't know why we think we can only ask for like a thing, like one thing.
Right. Yeah. That's so not true. Yeah, exactly. We can ask for many things. And, I tell my clients to test the theory, to test the waters so that they can believe, because the more you believe, the bigger your asking will be. And the bigger they ask, the bigger things will happen for you and to you and through you. So this is the example I use for a lot of my clients. I'm like, hey, when you leave your house, ask the angels to give you a front row parking spot at the grocery store. And it will happen. You just have to trust and believe. And I do that. I still do that to date. When I'm not feeling it, it's Arizona. I live in Arizona and it's really hot in the summer and I don't feel like parking way out, so I would, angels, please give me a front row parking. Never fails. I get it. The only time I don't get it is if I forget to ask. Again, like we were saying, you don't ask and it's the last minute. It's like, oh, last minute, I need help now. Well, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, or I just forget, or I ask too late and it doesn't happen that way. But yeah, definitely. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too big.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to take a short break, but before we do, I want to know how people can find out more about you. Sure. And then later on in the show, we've got a fabulous gift for a couple of you that we'll give out here, something special Misty has put together. What's the best way for people to find out about you? How can they work with you?
Yeah. Best place would be my website, mistymthompson.com. And also you can get to my Facebook page, and it's facebook.com/mystified enlightenment. So that's the best way to get a hold of me.
Awesome. Let's take a short break, everyone. When we come back, get ready for this. We're going to be introducing all of you to the big ones, the Archangels. Who are they? What do they do? What is their purpose? How do they work together? And how do they work for us? Let's take a short break, everybody. We'll be right back.
Have you been searching for a push to step out and share your gifts with the world? Allow Charlene Hess to empower you to start shedding the layers of your ego that are holding you back and begin feeling connected to your heart so that you can shine your unique divine light and share your gifts with the world. Tune in to the Charlene Hess Show, Living on Your Heart's Edge, every third Friday at noon Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com. For more information, visit CharleneHess.com.
Take your own journey with the angels with Claire Candy Huff's Heaven Sent Guided Angel Meditation CD, letting go of concerns and living in the now. This beautiful CD walks listeners through practical exercises to help free them from the burdens, worries, and concerns of daily life.
Walking a quarter of the way across the bridge, you see a bright, emerald green light and sense a loving presence. This is Archangel Raphael's green healing energies, nourishing and revitalizing you. Take a moment now to bathe in this green healing light.
Giving you much more than just relaxation and stress release, this wonderfully narrated CD provides vivid visualization, soothing and inspiring music, and an angel's choir that will bring you peace, clarity, and a newfound awareness. Visit angelhealinghouse.com today.
Healing beyond symptom management into true wellness with Jessica Dooley on Purely You Radio. Tune in every third Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific as Jessica guides you to find and embrace your purest self. Not the self that is shown on social media, not the self that is created in your family's eyes, but your purest version of you. Purely You Radio supports true wellness, not just symptom management. For more information about working with Jessica Dooley, visit purelyyouhealing.com.
Are you looking for the perfect setting for your next workshop or retreat? At Spirit Fire Meditative Retreat Center, cultivating consciousness is what we do best. Our guests count on us to create an atmosphere that supports serenity and well-being. We lead from the heart and create space for the mind. Freshly prepared meals designed with local and organic ingredients, 95 acres of beautiful woods and pastures, and a facility built with green in mind. This is what you'll find at Spirit Fire. For more information, visit spiritfireretreatcenter.com. To find answers to life's questions, you need to look within yourself. Dr. Glenna Rice brings your questionable conversations on Transformation Talk Radio each month. Tune in each month for insight into how you can live up to your full potential. Dr. Glenna is a physical therapist, certified Access Consciousness, and Access Body Class facilitator. How does it get any better than this? For more information on Dr. Glenna Rice and her work, visit glennarice.com.
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. You know, what I want to say here is today's show, we are talking here today on Blank Enlightenment Radio with Misty Thompson about this connection to your spirit team. Now, if you're anything like me, you have thought you had to do it all your own. You had to take care of everything yourself. Didn't quite know you could ask or didn't quite understand what to ask for. That's why today is a live call-in reading show with most amazing person, Misty. 1-800-930-2819, whether it's going to be an angel reading or whatever other kind of intuitive psychic guidance reading, this is the show today. Why? Well, first, Misty, tell us a little bit about the reading process, and then I'll tell people why today is the day.
Right. Well, for me, when I usually do the readings, I usually pull at least one angel card, and I don't necessarily need to, but I just kind of like how it kind of just brings it all in for me. And then at that point, we can invite anything in. So I see the card, and then all of a sudden I'll be hit with information. Possibly, you know, I can't guarantee loved ones come through, but most of the time they do. And yeah, I'm really excited. This is the best part of the show, is for people to call in so I can do readings. It's my favorite part. I love it.
I love it too. Yeah. Now, why today? All right, let's talk about today. I am so excited about today. Today, Jupiter is transiting into Sagittarius. Who cares about that? Well, let's just talk about it for a minute. First of all, Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. And these two love buddies haven't been together in like a long time, like I think 12 years. So here we go. They're going to hang out together for about 13 months, from what I understand. And then things will move on. Then, you know, pop in another planet coming into Sagittarius. Good news for me is Mars is gone, but everyone in the astrological realm is talking about this. And if you all want to get in on the buzz and get some insight into what I'm going to say, call in now, get in the queue, 1-800-930-2819. Here it is. And this is where I'm going to need your guidance. When it finishes the transit of Jupiter in Scorpio officially, it says when it talks about that, Jupiter is now moving itself along. Jupiter passes and enters into the sign of Sag today. Today's the day, right? It's going to hang here It's going to, believe it or not, I didn't even know this, Misty. It's going to hang here until December 3rd, 2019.
Wow.
Right. An important date. And so why are astrologer people like jumping up and down about this? Why does it have any meaning at all for anybody other than Sagittarius? And they talk about it. So all of a sudden you're seeing shifts, you're seeing changes, you're seeing things happen, right? You know, I'm not even going to talk about, I don't want to talk about the election, but when you look at it and you look at the number of women that have now moved in, right? Do you feel me here? Into being voted into various places, regardless of parties. This is not a party thing. It is this energy, you see? I am feeling it. And prior to this, Misty, I started to put bids out for technology and this and that, and they're all coming together now. Am I like making my imaginary quantum partner story up? Or what is your sense of this shift of energy as a psychic?
I think you're not making this up. This is part of, maybe some people might think it's going out on a limb a little bit, but I feel this is part of that spirit energy that we encompass in our lives. So for me, as far as the psychic energy part of it or the intuitive part of it, I do feel like that this is going to be a huge year for you. I do feel like there's going to be some bumps in the road. That's life. You know, I call them speed bumps, but I do feel like, and whether it's the angels or this, you know, astrological event thing going on, you know, I'm not really into astrology that much.
Right.
It's fascinating, but yeah, I really feel like there's going to be a lot of, I want to say organized chaos, if that makes sense. So I feel like that's going to be like what's going to happen for you this next year, the organized chaos, a little chaotic, but in the end, it's a good thing. It's a good chaos, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, here's what I love about it is, what did I say to you about Mercury in retrograde? So for somebody like me, what I have to really look at, and for those of you out there, give us a call, 1-800-930-2819. We're going to get a reading going on for all of you. One of the things I love about this is Mercury goes into retrograde next week, I think it is. I look forward to it because I can already feel the energy of this. And what Mercury helps me with, the communication genius that Mercury is it says, slow down, hit the pause button, not the stop button. Everybody misunderstands this. But from a spiritual perspective, none of us can let up on our spiritual practice and our spiritual connection. And I think for me, we often forget that no matter what we talk about for expansiveness, we also have to stay plugged in to the spiritual aspects of who we are. Don't we forget to do that sometimes in our busy?
Yeah, we definitely forget to do that. And we get caught up in the daily grind of our lives that we forget that we are spiritual beings. You know, we have that part, you know, that spiritual side from us. I mean, that's who we are. And we forget to practice that spirituality. And, you know, for some, it could be religion. So going to church, that could be, you know, for them. It could be just a meditation practice. It could be, you know, just self-care, whatever it is for you. It's important that we do find time. And I would say every day to find something every day.
Twice a day. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Am I going a little overboard here? I don't want to go overboard.
No, I mean,
I got to say,
yeah,
some days I work with a lot of people like you do, Misty, right? I'm in front of people and, you know, it's not always kumbaya, right?
Right.
Because we're doing so much they're doing so much. We don't take time to really cross the T's. I was going to say cross my I's and dot my T's. That's why I'm so happy Mercury is going in yesterday right now. Yeah, you imagine. But like what I want to say to you about this is that if I am not in the background of my very long 16 plus hour days, listening to something going on, even the vibration of the something going on to lift me up so I can hear things like, you are not your past mistakes, anything of that nature. So what you're talking about is what you help people do to get on board. Let's talk about an archangel for a minute.
Yeah.
I love the word archangel. Why do I like that? What is up with that?
I know. And there is a hierarchy when it comes to the angels, and it's not a huge thing, but just to save on time, I like to think of the archangels as like the supervisors of the other angels, that kind of thing. They are like the higher ups of the angel realm. And, I focus on 7. I know some people talk about more, but I recognize 7 archangels, and the archangels can help us with anything. However, each of these archangels are, they kind of are tasked with different areas. So you talked about communication. We have Archangel Gabriel, who is the archangel for communication. And, they resonate with a certain color. So when I was working for the government, the federal prison, when I would feel like I had a meeting, then I would wear something white. And not only did it bring that to me, that energy of Gabriel to me, it also reminded me, like if I'm looking in the mirror, like, oh, Archangel Gabriel's with me, and it's just a little reminder that I could tell myself. So they each resonate with a color and different aspects of your life. And, it's not like you have to memorize them all. All you got to do is just say, I need help with whatever. And the archangels know. But, it's kind of a good reminder for yourself. If it's Archangel Michael, protection and guidance, wear blue, that will bring in his energy. So
what I have on today.
Yes, you do.
Like I got the blue on.
Yes,
right?
you do. Archangel Michael.
I got to fix my camera too, because I didn't realize that my camera, I have like 6 feet above my head here, but I got the blue on.
Yes,
right?
you do. Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to dress me on any given day? Right. We'll talk about that when we come back. Linda took me shopping. And so we went shopping. And then in the process of shopping, I bought new clothes. When we come back, Carla, Nels, Jackie.
Yay.
They may not be Sagittarians, I'm just saying, but get ready for Misty.
Yay.
Get ready, all y'all. And we'll even skip the next break. Whoa. Let's take a short break, everybody. I hope you're in the blue, too. Like I'm a little poet. We'll be right back.
Are you new to playing with the law of attraction, or a seasoned pro looking for an easy and organized way to monitor your co-creation endeavors as you draw them from the immaterial planes into your physical reality? Then join me over at goldenotter.us for bi-monthly new and full moon rituals, where we plant seeds of intention, then harvest the fruits of our desires as part of a dynamic community in the members-only Lunar Manifestations Forum. I'm Autumn Seibel, host of Golden Otter Radio, where the metaphysical meets the mainstream, and I can't wait to meet you.
Join the new Earth on the Cornelia Stephanie Show. Tune in each month as Cornelia takes listeners on an odyssey of higher consciousness to inspire, educate, and empower. Cornelia Stephanie is a spiritual teacher, passionate speaker, published author, and founder of the Empower Network. Cornelia guides people on the path of self-healing, peace, and liberation. For more information, go to corneliastephanie.com.
Have you lost a loved one and would desperately love a sign to prove that they are okay? Here's a tip for you. Be curious. Keep an open mind about everything. The proof will come from the most unlikely places. The messages promise to challenge your current beliefs and what you've been taught. Accept and appreciate all, no matter where they come from. I'm Angie Corbett-Kuiper. I would love for you to share your signs from beyond on my closed Facebook page, Beyond Grief.
People often ask, what does it mean to thrive? On Thrive by Jen Radio, it means body confidence, mind fulfillment, and soul synchronicity. Create synchronicity with God and learn as Jen shares action steps and real stories that will inspire you to be unstoppable in fulfilling your purpose. Tune in live each Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific on transformationtalkradio.com and visit jenniferzellup.com to thrive with Jen.
This is Debbie Pokornik with a break-free parenting tip. Parenting will always be a bit of a mystery. Who knows why some parenting ideas work and others do not? Or why some kids seem to succeed despite family setbacks, while others have so much given to them and yet fail to thrive. The one thing we do know is that once you have a child, you'll never be quite the same again. Awe-inspiring emotions like overwhelming love, extreme guilt, intense frustration, and incredible joy make this job second to none. Breaking free of parenting pressures means recognizing the pieces that make us unique, the pieces that we carry with us from the past, and the pieces that are influenced by the society we live in. When we can pick and choose which pieces we want to keep around and change the others to align with our inner wisdom, we will feel more self-assured in our role as a parent.
For information and to work with Debbie, visit empoweringnrg.com.
In the house of stone and light, yeah. In the house of stone and light.
Oh my goodness. Carla, Nels, Jackie, all y'all out there. 1-800-930. What's that number, Benny? 1-800-930. What happened?
800-930-2819. It's been a minute since you've mentioned it, huh? Well, no, it's because I usually do it. That's why. It's fine. It's totally fine.
I know you do usually do it. That's funny. All right, everybody raise your hand. How many of you actually know your best friend's cell phone number? Okay, like nobody,
Speed
right?
dial,
Because you're
too.
like speed dial. Misty, before we go to the phones, tell us, how can people find out more about you? How can they schedule full readings? Because these are like mini readings. Tell us.
Yeah. If they go to my website, you can go to the contact page and just put your name and your information and that you're interested in a reading, and I will definitely get back with you. Might take me a day or so, but I definitely will get back with you. So yeah, my website is mistymthompson.com.
Yay!
Yes.
Benny, what should we do?
Well, let's jump to these phone lines. We have Carla calling in from San Francisco. Hi, Carla.
Excited.
Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Dr. Pat. Hi, Misty.
Hi.
I love this show because I've been on the spiritual path and trying to connect with my guides and angels, and I'm always asking them for help, but sometimes I feel like they're not listening to me, they're not hearing me.
Right.
And, just trying to develop my psychic abilities and and mediumship. So I would love a reading, and whatever you get, if you connect to my guides or a loved one, I'd appreciate any information and insight.
Sure.
Yes. And then I got a message for you, too, if you want it, Carla.
Sure.
All right. But it's all about Misty right now.
Oh, that's all good.
I love
Well,
Misty.
first, I just
Look at
want
Misty
you to know.
shuffling cards.
I know. I'm ready. I'm like so excited. I love this part. This is the best part. So I first want to let you know, Carla, that you may not think that they're answering you, but sometimes not getting an answer is an answer. Okay. So it just means that, you may not, that might not be the best route for you, because sometimes we want what we think we want. And when we ask for help, it doesn't always work that way. The angels know what's best. And when we ask, they see the bigger picture. So just, have faith and be patient with that. So what I'm going to do is, normally when I do a reading, I do up to 9 cards, but obviously time, I want to get as many people as we can. So I'm just going to pull one card for you, and then I will just go from there. So I do want to make sure that you are okay. If I can say anything, I just want to make sure that you're okay if I give you any information that I receive.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And no, it's all from a place of love. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm just, I like to make sure. Okay.
That's fine.
So the card I pulled for you, and I always close my eyes, is Cupid. Okay. So it says, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Okay, so as soon as I saw this card, what hits me is that sometimes this card means love for someone else, like a romantic partner, and that a lot of people think that. But a lot of times it means love for yourself. So in this case, for you, I feel like it is love for yourself. I feel like you are a bit hard on yourself. I do feel as though you are I know you said you're going through your spirituality and you're trying to find that place for you. And I do feel that you're trying to control. You're trying to control the outcome of what you think you want. And sometimes what we want, yes, we want it, but sometimes it's not in our best interest. So what I would say is let go of the control as much as possible. I'm not saying it's easy, but just trust and believe that it's going to work out. Now, does any of this make sense to you?
It does. It makes sense. I just feel like I've asked a lot. I've asked a lot for guidance, and I don't know. It just feels like I could understand one or two things not working out, but it's just when you feel like you're just not being heard, it gets a little frustrating. But I do have faith. I continue to pray. I continue to believe, that everything is working.
I get that.
For the
Yeah,
best.
I totally understand that.
Yeah. I got something really cool to give you to do. It's going to really help.
Sure.
Okay. I got to just cut this short and give you the synopsis. I have posted for about 4 months. I posted a job out there for new programmers. And the job post was to upgrade our current technology from 2-point-something to 3-point-something. And it's been so difficult. And my programming friends say, what is the problem, Pat? Well, here is the problem. The problem is I didn't go to the question, what else is possible? I was so hanging on to what I thought we were supposed to do that I missed the point that we should not be upgrading, but we should move the system to a completely new Laravel platform. The minute that light bulb went on with me, I changed 2 words in the proposal, and I was flooded with over 30 people. We are now down to the top 3. And sometimes you don't get exactly what you want, but you get a possibility that's going to still get you to where you want to go. Does that make sense?
Oh, of course, it does. Yeah, it's just sort of rearranging your thoughts to be open to something else that could be better.
Yeah. I mean, talk about it. I mean, it's been like 5 months now that these people, these bidders are like, what the heck's wrong with you? I mean, what? And I just sent everybody a long email. So what I wanted to ask you to do is every morning for no more than 17 seconds, hold the thought of your expansive nature, ask what else is possible. You're going to get an answer, write it down, and then do it. Some days for me, it's stop eating chocolate cake at night. Pat, where did you pick that up? Right? Try that for 21 days. Okay?
I will.
But you got to call in and tell us what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you. All right. Benny, let's go ahead and skip the break. Who do we have next?
Sure, we'll take Nels calling in from Madrona. Nels.
Hello. How are you today?
Awesome. How are you?
I'm really well. And Pat, I just want to thank you for who you are and what you do for all of us by bringing about this radio station. Extraordinary. So thank you so much.
Nels, I tell you, man, oh man, you're gonna make me cry here a little bit. You
It's okay.
you guys got me through horrific disease. 6 months after I started the show, I came down with the mystery disease, and I knew I was meant to continue. But you all are really the special part of this show. You all are amazing. But I want you to meet my friend Misty, because she is like rock star, like queen. Get out of the way.
I'm with you. I can feel it in the whole 9 yards. And I do want to share one little quick story about worry and whatnot. In that I work on people's homes and whatnot, and I had 2 projects that were lined up. We're going to come through and everything. And then the bottom fell out on them for whatever reason. One of them doesn't return my phone call. So I have this wonderful friend and client who said, if you ever need any work, just let me know and I'll put you back on a neighborhood blog. I made the call yesterday morning at 10. By 5 in the afternoon yesterday, I had over a dozen emails, and I'm still trying to get back to everybody. Now I'm overwhelmed with work. Isn't that
love
extraordinary?
That is what I was saying about this Jupiter Sagittarius thing. And we're going to do a whole show on that, by the way. Misty, how can we help Nels out today?
Hi, Misty.
I believe we might have lost her.
Well,
where'd she go?
I don't know, but we're going to let Carter go get her back while you and I talk. All right. So let's talk for a minute. Here's the thing. Listen, it doesn't matter if you're not a Sagittarius. It doesn't matter, because when this energy, this movement starts to happen, and I don't know if you heard my comment before about, for the first time in the history of this country, more government positions have now been voted in for women. But that's not all. That's not all. I mean, my friend from Florida got a message from my friend from Florida, a gay man, says, OMG, I actually won here in this county. And now we're also seeing all across the board, congressmen, congresswomen that have never held positions, Muslim women being voted in. We're also seeing Native American lesbian being voted in. See, this is the energy of possibilities right now. Today is the day where this energy gets not started, but it gets catapulted exponentially. So I want to ask you a question. What else do you want in your life? Because this is now when this is the day to declare it.
I'm a budding photographer. You and I met talked last May when Sue Storm was on board, who I work with quite a bit now. And I just got back from Yosemite last week from full moon and I'm still looking at these photographs, and it doesn't look like I took them. That I was a channel for higher power of taking these photographs. Even Art Wolf looked at them last week and go, holy smokes. So I want to do that full time. It feels like transitioning from carpentry and working on folks' homes, doing photography all over the world, sharing the beauty of our planet with everyone who wants to see it.
I love it. I'm going to hold that thought for you, and I think you should do the same exercise that I gave to Carla. Every morning, you stop. 17 seconds is all you need. And what I would like you to do is ask whoever it is you talk to, what else is possible? Only 17 seconds. You will get an answer in less than 3. Write it down and do it. 21 days, and I want to hear back from you. Got it?
I got it.
Cool.
Awesome.
I think Nancy's back, or not Nancy. Misty's back. Misty.
I'm back.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you. Awesome.
Sorry.
All right.
Hi,
Thank
dear.
you, Nels. Awesome. Thank you, Nels. Thank you so much. Benny, let's keep going if we could.
Sounds like a plan. And we'll take Jackie calling in from Fall City. Jackie, welcome to the show.
Hi, Jackie.
Oh,
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Misty. I just wanted to reiterate what Nels just said about your show, Dr. Pat. You make my heart sing every day that I listen to your show. I'm so grateful. And I've been a listener of yours since, I think, 2003. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, thank you so much. You're going to really love what we're planning for all y'all next year. You know what we're bringing back? The holistic makeover. The holistic makeover. You remember that?
Yes, I do. And that's awesome. That is awesome.
Oh,
I think
man.
because of your radio show, my life has changed in so many positive ways. And I love what you said about every morning asking what else is possible. That's perfect. I'm going to add that to my mornings now. Thank you.
And I got to give Dr. Glenna Rice credit for that little tidbit. Now, how can we help you today? What can Misty lean into for you?
Yes. Misty, I just would like to see just a general reading. I'm just I'm not even sure that I want anything. I just love what I have, and but I just wanted to see if there was anything else that came up.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm going to pull one card for you. Okay, let's see here. And that's funny. I was talking about earlier, people need to ask. Well, the card was ask that I just drew.
Wow.
So it does say that ask us to help you in the situation, and we will immediately go to work on your.
Yeah. Misty. Oh my gosh. I think that's all right, Misty. So I'm going to pick up where Misty stopped, if you don't mind. Asking Jackie, this is it.
Your behalf.
Oh, go ahead, Misty. You broke up a little bit. Say that again. Yeah, I think, Benny, you're going to have to call Misty back so we get her on here.
Okay.
All right. So listen, one of the things that I want to say, Jackie, to you is, do you ask big enough for yourself?
That's a great question. I know. I haven't thought about that. Wow, that's a big question.
Yeah. So I'm going to help you with the answer, so you don't have to. I don't want your head to hurt. The answer generally is no, and here's why: there aren't many of us that do, and I have to work really seriously hard at asking, and so here's what I want you to do: same exercise, but a little bit different. And Misty's going to help on this, because Misty, you pulled a card. Let's see what you pull first.
I pulled the card ask.
Right. What does it say to Jackie?
Oh, for Jackie specifically. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I feel like that there is a lot that you could be getting more help. And I feel like you just want to be that superwoman, and you don't want to. I feel like you're one that not necessarily feel like that you deserve it, but it's more like I don't want to bother the angels with my pity, with my little problems. There's bigger problems that they need to work on. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that they can help you with anything and everything, and you deserve and you need and have a right to ask for help, and don't be shy about it.
Right.
Because I feel like you're one that you're very grateful, but also you don't take the limelight. You kind of stay back, and a lot of the times your needs aren't met. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. Yeah, it really does. And it's something that I'm just becoming more aware of and trying to work on.
Yes. And because I brought it up, and of course I don't know you, I brought it up. When you hear the same things come in different, the same message, that means it's something you need to listen to, and it's something you need to work on. So what Dr. Pat said is perfect. I always recommend to my clients to journal, read something inspirational, and just start with a journaling prompt. And if you don't know, then just whatever comes to your head, just do a brain dump, and just whatever comes.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I think Misty's saying is what I just gave you to do, Jackie. And that is, every morning, you just want to be like, look, what else is possible? And what is my big idea? And write it down. Write it down. But Jackie, one of the things that I learned, I learned this, and I want to pass this on to you. And then I've given you a lot to think about. I don't necessarily want you to do a lot of journaling, right? Because I know you're a journaler, masterful. What I really want you to do is I want you to write it down and then go do something. That makes sense, Jackie?
That makes a lot of sense because I'm more comfortable doing. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. I want to hear back from you, Jackie. Thank you so much. Thanks for everything. Awesome.
Yep, let's move on to our last caller. Now we have Nancy calling in from Tacoma. Nancy, welcome to the show.
Hey, Nancy. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just getting over the flu. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you passed that on. You left.
And I am a Sagittarius, so.
Oh, are you going to look this up? Are you going to look this up though? This thing, this Jupiter, this going to Jupiter's in Sagittarius now for a year.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
Welcome, Jupiter.
Yeah. It is about abundance. It is about great luck. This is the luckiest sign on the planet, right? It's
I feel lucky. I feel like a lucky person.
Yeah. So what can we do to help you today? Misty, are you there?
No, she is not the pet.
All right. What can I do? I'm ready to help you. All right.
Yeah. Some just general for my birthday on the 28th, and I feel stuck and I feel the opposite. So I just need some direction.
You're both. You're stuck and not stuck at the same time, right?
Correct. I could go anywhere at this point.
Okay, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Thinking too hard. Think out of the box. It doesn't have to be logical. It doesn't have to be, do you have enough money? Where do you want to go? Just pick one thing.
I want to help people, teach people. I want to develop myself more.
You want to help? You want to help people?
Yeah, I want to give lectures or teach in that way.
Okay, all right.
Good. Help people make themselves better.
All right. And so, what do you think that takes to do that?
Well, I got to focus.
Yeah. So let me give you the real easy, expansive Sagittarius answer.
Okay.
You have to do nothing. What has to happen is you have to believe that you have the ability and love yourself enough to just go do it. See, sometimes we get caught. I've done workshops with one person in the room. When I did the crust busting, I would lay that out there and I would just say, let's do a workshop. And guess what? One person shows up. And I did it. A 13-week course for one person changed my life. Okay? So put all of
their lucky 13 weeks.
I'm just saying. Find friends. Okay. Find a topic. Find 3 friends. Invite them to your house and teach them. Got it?
Yeah.
That's it. Start there.
Awesome.
That's it. But in the meantime, a lot of chicken soup with parsley. That's my garlic, parsley, chicken broth, chicken soup, a lot of fresh parsley. It's got to be all green. A lot of garlic, chicken soup, 24/7 for the next 3 days.
Okie dokie.
All right. Loving you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
Bye.
I love this. Benny, how are we doing? I think we have just kicked it up a few notches. Misty, of course, will be back next month. Mm-hmm. I want to make sure for those of you out there, if you want to find out more about Misty, go to Misty, y'all out there, MistyMThompson.com. Also, you're going to be able to listen to her right on Transformation Talk Radio. I have a special gift, which I'm going to tell you about from Misty next week. All of the above, everybody. Love you. Benny, thank you for hitting all the right buttons the way you normally do. And all of you out there, Jupiter transiting in Sagittarius, fasten your galactic seatbelt. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to Blank Enlightenment Radio with Misty Thompson. Tune in every month on TransformationTalkRadio.com as Misty joins Dr. Pat and teaches exactly how your life is working for you on your path to enlightenment. For more information or to listen to past shows, visit MistyMThompson.com.
The preceding audio was via a Skype call.